Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've filmed, but I had a lot of stuff going on in my life and then I got kind of lazy. But now I'm back and I filmed this fall tutorial using the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is one of my all-time favorite palettes. If you don't have it, if it's still out, you should totally get it. I really recommend it. So if you would like to see how I got this cranberry gold vampy fall look, please keep on watching. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you like this look or if you want to see some more fall looks on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and also you can follow me on Instagram at Glamour. Alright, we'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is my favorite palette. It's been my go-to since I've got it. So we're going to dip into silk and cream. Oh, not silk and cream, silk cream eyeshadow. And with the fluffy brush, we're going to put that in our crease in windshield wiper motions and in circular motions. This color really didn't do much for my skin color, so you could totally skip it, but the option's yours. We're going to go in Pooter, and with the same brush we're going to put that also in our crease in windshield wiper motions and in circular motions. And now you can start to see that color to show up. It's starting to show up in my crease, so we're just going to pack that in there. The next color we're going to go into is Hunts, and I'm still using that same fluffy brush and putting that in my crease as well. And I'm also putting it on my outer V as well. The next color we're going to use is Roxanne, and I'm switching the brush to a more tapered blending brush. And what I like to do is pack the color on my outer V, so you see me patting it and then blending it out. So pat, 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 blend, blend, blend. The next color I'm going to dip into is called Jace or Jazz. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And I'm using that same brush and doing the same technique of patting it in my outer V and then blending it out. Then I'm taking the first brush, the fluffy brush, and I'm just blending everything so we don't have any harsh lines. Then I'm going to dip into Chip, and I'm using a smaller, more tapered brush and just placing that in my outer V. And I'm keeping it mostly on the outside. I'm not bringing it in too much, just for a little bit more depth in the eye. I'm going in with the taper blending brush and blending it all together. On my lid, I'll be using the shade Queens, and I'm going to be spraying my brush with some setting spray to get the most color payoff. This is a very beautiful gold color. You could also use your finger if you'd like, but I just went with a brush. And then a little bit more blending, because you can never blend too much. And I'm adding some more of that chip color on my outer V. And then I'm using a clean, fluffy brush and blending everything together. I did my eyeliner and my lashes off camera. For eyeliner I used the NYC, and my lashes I used the Nay Grand Glamour lashes. These have also been my favorite lashes to use. For primer I used the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, the smoothing one, and I'm patting that in and pushing that really into my pores, because mama got big pores. For foundation, I'm using the Stila All Day Foundation and Concealer in Golden 10. I've been loving this foundation. I do have really oily skin, but if I set my T-zone, which is where I mostly get oily, then I'll be okay throughout the day. And I haven't really used the concealer part of this foundation. It doesn't really catch my attention, so I haven't really been using it. And I'm using my Real Technique sponge to blend that all out. And I like to bring it down my neck so we're all one color. For concealer, I'm using the best concealer of all time, the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. So I'm putting it under my eyes, under my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. And I'm going to be blending it out with the same Real Technique sponge. Now what I've been doing to set my under eye, instead of using a brush, I've been using my damp sponge, and I'm not baking under my eyes, I'm just setting it, and I've noticed a big difference on the way my under eyes look, because I also have a lot of fine lines, and when I do this, it sets it really well, and you don't see as much fine lines as you would normally do if you were to just set it with a brush. At least for me, that's how it looks like. So if you have fine lines, you should try this technique out. For bronzer, I'm using the NYX bronzer, and I think this is the deep one, the shade Deep, and I'm gonna put that in the hollows of my cheeks to kind of contour and bronze at the same time. And on my forehead, gotta make that forehead look smaller. For blush, I believe I used MAC Peaches. And blending that together with my bronzer. And for highlight, I used the Maybelline, the new one, the really gold one. It's such a pretty highlight and it's very affordable. So all the products I used today are my current favorites. And I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye. So all the colors I put in my crease, I'm putting them on my lower lash line. I'm putting some of that Queen eyeshadow on my lower lash line as well. And I'm going to hit it with some mascara. Oh, and I'm also highlighting my inner corners with the highlighter I used on my cheeks. For lips, I'm using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Vampira. I would recommend using a lip liner before you put this lipstick on, because it does get a little patchy, so if you have the base of the lip liner, it will help not be as patchy. And you have to be extra careful. So I did do a couple coats to get it full coverage, or at least the full color on my lips. I'm going to set my face with the Milani setting spray and then pushing that in with the sponge. And then I had forgotten to put some mascara on, so I'm putting some mascara on my lower lash line. Or my bottom lashes. Setting my brows with the L'Oreal Brow Plumper. And there you have it, my first fall makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe before you leave. Thank you!